Here we go. So we're back with our third episode of WLN. This time we're joined by DBG. Sure, he needs no introduction. How you doing, man?
Good. Hot.
Yeah.
Let me lower this by a little bit so it's not so loud, but very, very hot.
Yeah. We just finished recording your video that goes out, would have got out a couple of days ago. Yeah. How are you feeling now you've had time to think about that?
Okay.
Could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse. I could have lost the damn invincible Kawhi. So I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, yeah, go check that video out. I'm sure you're sub to DBG, but if you're not, if you're one of the few people left in the world that isn't, go sub to him. Right.
We have to buy an anniversary Kawhi right now as well.
To sell it.
Just to keep it. Because I already discarded. No, because I'd already discarded
you know to sell it. Yeah. Jeez.
Already sold one I had.
So we're going to run through the seasons. That's what we're going to do. So season 1 through 8, we're going to grade them WLN. I'm going to kind of let you take the lead because I reckon you know a lot more about the seasons than I do. I do have notes, so I've come prepared, so I know a little bit. But yeah, season 1, Call to Ball. What's your thoughts?
Initially, disaster because it came out when the game came out. Obviously, I didn't like Unlimited and Limited. It was the worst iteration of Unlimited we'd seen. Because, well, it was the worst iteration of Limited because at that stage it was still sometimes taking 10, 11 games to get rings. It was the worst iteration of Unlimited we'd ever seen because you still need to go 12-0. There was no showdown. And also it launched with the worst game mode I've ever seen in any video game. TTO the 100. Yeah,
it was bad. Was there any redeeming features you think for that season? The first time we saw the draft? Are you trying to say
that draft mode is redeeming? And redeemed anything? That was not a draft mode. That was a flip the cards and hope you get lucky. That was pack and play. That was pack and playoffs 2.0. That was not a draft mode. You got no choice.
I'm not as down on the draft as most.
No, I don't think it's a bad mode. I just don't think it's a draft mode. That's the issue.
And you think that because you can't turn over the 5 cards?
I think that because you don't get any choice. You have 15 players and you have to pick 10 of them. In FIFA's draft mode, you pick 22 players out of a choice of 110.
Right, got you. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Whereas instead of FIFA, where for every starting position you get a 1 in 5 chance, and every bench position you get 1 in 5 chance, which they should have done in 2K. In 2K, you have to pick your starters and bench out of 3 players, and you have to hope you flip the right cards.
You think any of the cards saved that season? That is the season we got Dunktober Jokic.
I mean, Dunktober Jokic only became
and Darius Miles.
Darius Miles, I liked that Ruby Darius Miles. What I didn't like was that the cards were way too good too early. Like, as in, why did we get the Kemba Mutombo after 1 week?
Yeah.
Card I did like at the very end of that season was when they gave us the free Harden.
Yeah, the Abby Harden. I've actually got he is there. Yeah. I ran that card for like 2 months, maybe 3.
Yeah. So did I.
Yeah.
I ran him until season 3.
Yeah, he was great. Okay, the season was an L. I kind of agree with you. It was bad.
I don't think it was. I'm not going to say that because we can't forget that they did stuff that we haven't seen since, which were really cool. The DeAndre Jordan grind and Daryl Griffith grind in Lifetime Agendas. That was really cool. I think that for season 1 it was good. Prime time is kind of cool. I like the packs for a different time, even though I went into panic mode the day it came out. I like that idea. There are a lot of things I liked about season 1, so I'd say an N. I'd be neutral on season 1.
I think it just got better as the year goes on. Like, by next season, they'd already fixed a bunch of the issues, right? So I think season 1 was definitely, for me, the worst, maybe until now. But
season 3?
Which one was season 3? Let's go season 2 first.
No, don't get me started on season 3.
Let's get to it. I don't know. Season 3 was iced out. Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah. All right. Season 2 was Build Your Empire. So they fixed TTO, which was huge. 12-4 for the first time.
Yes, they kind of fixed TTO. They fixed it in a way that you can get 5 losses, but they took away the ball drops. So they made TTO a significantly worse experience than 2K21. They made it slightly better. They didn't fix it. They made it definitely better. So. I still think 21's TTO was the best. And not even 21's, 20s, 19. I think it was a if it ain't broke, don't fix it game mode, and they broke it so badly with the 100 idea that this was as good a job as it could have done to fix it, but it was still worse than what we previously had.
So the spinners and stuff were good. I think in terms of getting the rewards, it's never been easier, right? Do you agree with that?
I agree, but that's not... I agree. It depends. Yeah. Paul Silas in season 2 was fake. Is it not Paul? Was it Paul Silas?
Yeah, he didn't exist.
He didn't exist. I played 300 games for that guy. He didn't exist.
I mean, that's been the case with every game mode with some COD this year, though. But yeah, I think it's just been way easier. I like it when anyone has a shot at getting the cards, and that skill gap helps you get them quicker or whatever. But everyone has a possibility, and I think this is the best version of TTO we've seen.
Okay.
I think so.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. We also got 75 Dom. We've got Diamond Steph as a coach. The start of the 75th anniversary fiasco. It's probably the best way I'd put it. That was season 2. We got Diamond Steve Francis season 2. That was a big W.
The only issue with that was that they patched the one thing that made Steve Francis good. They patched it 2 days later.
Yeah, a few days.
Steve Francis was good for 2 days.
Yeah. It was okay. It's an N for me. Level 40 KG is okay.
Yeah, I hated him, but I'll admit he was okay.
Yeah, it's kind of big. We got Showdown for the first time that season as well, I think.
Yeah, I'm probably someone that wouldn't really care about Showdown, so that's probably something that wouldn't kind of intrigue me that much. But I'm trying to think with season... One thing I did like with season 2, what they tried to do was, do you remember when they would give cards evos based on if they did a certain thing in real life during prime time?
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah, fair.
Or maybe was that in season 2 or 3?
I don't know. Prime time. I think prime time was season 2, I think.
Prime time was up till season 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it started in season 2 because the first ones weren't massively overpowered, were they?
No, it was season 2 because primetime NBA, they were primetime NBA and they were like primetime 75ths. And they were like the bad ones for season 2. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I did Showdown that season.
Yeah.
Regrettably. But I did do it.
I got Peyton that season. Peyton was him. Peyton was him. Peyton was good enough that maybe.
We were talking, me and Jacob did the unlimited version of this video. We recorded that yesterday, so it would have dropped yesterday as well, whenever this comes out. But yeah, we were talking about Peyton being probably the best unlimited reward all year. It was out of him and Netalicky, but we went with Peyton in the end. Right,
yeah,
cool.
I agree.
So what are you giving that season? N? It is a very N season, isn't it? It's just kind of mid all the way. Yeah,
I'm going to give it... One thing I didn't like, though, is that they fecked up Halloween. So, like, Halloween is one of those times that you can't really afford to mess up. Like, if you look at Halloween from NBA 2K21, we had, like, a pink diamond in limited. We had cards on boards, cards in vaults. Whereas they gave us basketballs this year. And they put masks on players. I mean, at least
players were okay. Yeah, Dolph came out of that set.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Dolph unmasked. Dolph was actually the only player that was better masked than unmasked. The rest of them were people paying 300k extra for a mask.
Yeah, I think I had the Jason Terry at one point. He was pretty.
It's a weird one. It's like, I like that concept because some people did like the mask concept. I just thought it was a gimmick.
I mean, it was. It just is. All right, cool. We'll go end on that. So season 3, talk to me. You hated the season. Looking at it, I can see
first and foremost, clutch time was great.
Yeah.
Clutch time was great. So then we had, obviously, the worst packs in the history of 2K, maxed out 1.
Yeah.
The dumbest packs ever. Like, who thought it was a good idea to make a headline 99 pass perception Alex Caruso? I'm sorry, Ray Allen with a 99 3-pointer. Whoop-de-doo, he already was going to get a 99 3-pointer. They basically gave cards 99 in stats that were already going to get 99 in. I don't care. Nobody cares if the Aaron Gordon is a 99 dunk because he's going to get it anyway. Wiggins Diamond card and a 95 dunk. What difference does it make if you give him 99?
I saw that card pop up the other day in a pack, and I literally didn't remember it existed. It was like, yeah, I know. People were saying that. Like, I don't remember him. I'm giving it a W, believe it or not.
How? Because they fecked up the MyTeam Festival. The MyTeam Festival in 2K21 was insane. We had all this content. We got all of this stuff. In 2K21 in Season of Giving, there was this whole grind for Baron Davis. There was a grind for stuff. I know you hate, I'm pretty sure you're going to mention Baron Davis and the reason why you like this year. But there was the whole grind for Baron Davis. They had the Season of Giving packs that locked in for the Will Chamberlain. They had multiple stuff we got at Christmas, stuff to grind for. We had the first instance of agenda cards being a thing, something that we saw one of, and it was freaking Terry Rozier in Season 3. The My Team Festival, they're like, they were like, oh, we're going to make this a big festival. And I was looking in days, was like Tuesdays, packs, Mondays, TGO rewards, where they were already going to be updated. The My Team Festival had a diamond contract and a freaking Terry Rozier, and then stuff they were already going to do on that given week and called it a My Team Festival. It was nothing. The devs took a month-long holiday, which is perfectly fine, but told nobody. We were sitting there waiting for stuff. We saw nothing. And then suddenly the Christmas locker code comes out, and the only positive thing about that was because the MT sites have bots running, and we all made a crap load of MT sniping cards, and we made a bunch of MT for the bots. And then all of a sudden, a few days later, we see a billion John Walls on the market and a billion Aaron Gordons on the market. We don't know what's happened. And then everyone's going nuts. The worst season ever. A video from DBG comes out, how to save the season, and talked in depth about moments of the month. And then 2K took my flow, word for word, bar for bar, dropped exactly what I told them to do, and still have me on a damn blacklist.
That was wild.
They took all of my tips, and they still won't take me off the blacklist.
Yeah, that is true. That is rough. Yeah.
They won't take me off the blacklist. All I did was criticize Season 8, which we all know Game of Rings sucked.
It did suck.
You know it. As a dev team, you know Game of Rings sucked. As much as we all know Game of Rings sucked, I just pointed out something that was bad was going to be bad, and I was right. I was right.
Yeah. At least you don't feel strongly about it. You know, that was epic, right?
You said W just get me around like that, didn't you?
Yeah, I triggered you like that. Was worse than Denny, I think. Listen, I'm telling you why. Let me tell you why it's a W. I think Clutch Time was the most important addition this year, and it happened that season. That's it.
Yes, but it happened. It happened day one. But like, I also agree with that. But I also am pissed off that Clutch Time didn't launch with the game.
I get that, but I'm also glad that they did have. We've been talking. Me and you have spoken about this for years, right? It needs a quick play, element, and that's the closest we've ever got to it. I will tell you categorically right now. If Clutch Time wasn't added to the game, I wouldn't be making this video. I wouldn't be making content right now. I probably wouldn't be playing the game. It just changed everything. It changed everything.
Clutch Time's the best. Clutch Time, especially in Season 3, before we got demigods.
Yeah.
And because like now, when every player is 7'6" and the court's so small, you can't really play it.
Yeah.
I agree. Season 3 Clutch Time is the most I've enjoyed playing 2K in years.
How can it not be a W with that sentence? You just said it's the most you've enjoyed playing 2K. That season,
but it was also the least I've ever enjoyed making content for 2K in my life.
Yeah. So from a content creator perspective, it is an L because literally nothing happened.
But my logic is that if you want to make that argument, then you can literally say, oh, I enjoy playing Clutch Time, so every single season's a W. Like, we're not talking about the game, we're talking about the seasonal content, and I'm not going to consider a game mode seasonal content because that there's a reason why I wasn't.
I would. If they added it that season, I would. Yeah, it's content that's been added that season.
Okay,
Are you giving it an L?
I'm still going L. I'm still going L. I don't.
You definitely made your case.
You are not budging me from L.
There's nothing you said that I disagree with, by the way.
And how many? They couldn't even come up with a damn promo. We got 2 iced out promos.
Yeah,
and then they were like, oh, let's
Kawhi, like PD Terry. Nothing really of note.
But it's not even that. It's like, oh, we're gonna bring out brand new Cryogenesis cards. Who were just glitched cards with a new name?
Yeah, that's true.
They literally made a big deal about Cryogenesis cards, which were just glitch cards with a new name. Like, no, don't get me started on Season 3.
All right, I'm giving it a W for that one reason. You give it an L. That's cool, man. That's
I know. I give it an L despite Clutch Time.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it makes sense. Everything you said makes sense. Right, Season 4, Hunt for Glory. It's a Yao Ming season. We've got celebrities.
That is a major W.
Oh my
Major,
goodness.
major W.
Okay, go on.
So coming out of season 3,
Yeah.
we were like, oh crap, what can they come out with season 4? We had a level 40 card available on day 1.
We did.
The first and only time, as far as I'm aware, a level 40 card has been available on day 1.
Vince, last year.
Last year, last year, Vince, Luca, all the ones. First and only time in 2K22 that a card was available on day 1. Even though they put a big advertisement saying A1 on day 1 for Anthony Edwards, he was not available on day 1.
Yeah.
So that was a big W. And then we had, I can't remember, who was the Unlimited Award in season 4?
Danny Granger.
A decent Danny Granger card.
Yeah, I love
We
that
also got Reggie Lewis on the clutch time wheel, who was like him. We had a Pascal Siakam in clutch time for 100 wins.
Yeah.
It was the first time we ever got a 100 win award, which was a Galaxy Opal rather than 50 wins, because everyone got Dame like the first 2 days and clutch time reward was kind of over.
Yeah.
Then we could play for that. As well as that, throughout the season, we got some actual grindable content. We got Moments of the Month in February for a Devin Booker, who was extremely, extremely good for his time.
Yeah.
We then got the playoff push packs, which were as good a grindable set of content as we've seen since Spotlight Sims. And then we had the All-Star Spotlights.
Yeah.
All in season 4. We had the first Dark Matters in the game. And I don't know.
Team at Kobe, Westbrook, All-Stars.
Yeah, last week of season 4.
There were some other great cards that came out of packs that season. I'm just looking now. We had Porzingis, Pink Diamond, AK's Pink Diamond.
The Beast set came out.
Yeah,
Porzingis,
Giannis,
Pink Diamond.
Level Up style Bailey.
Yeah.
And it
Level
was also
Up
the
set.
first season we had guaranteed packs.
Yes, it was. That was huge as well. That limited edition guaranteed Galaxy Opals, when those cards were worth 300k each. I think as far as, obviously, as seasons have gone on, I think season 4 was an incredible season. I'm going to give that a W because of it following up the absolute piece of crap that was season 3.
Do you think Yao Ming was a W?
Yeah, he was the best player in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way you can argue an N is that you hated playing against him. And you hate what he did to the meta.
Yes, that is exactly how I feel. Yeah, I think it was the most boring time to actually play the game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like I faced Yao as much as I thought I was going to.
I felt like I've never stopped facing him. I got Porzingis and then it stopped. But until that moment, it was just pick and roll, create a switch, and mash. It was the most boring the whole game has been this year. And considering we've had a game that hasn't exactly indulged in syncs and animations that are fun, that was as far the other way as we possibly could have gone. Yeah. So I'm giving it an N for that reason. I just didn't enjoy playing the game that season.
And another reason why I didn't like season 3 was that domination was so not worth doing.
Was that Stoudemire?
Manu? No, it was Manu.
Manu, yeah. Oh, the pink. Yeah.
I loved Pink Diamond Manu.
Yeah.
No, the reason why I'm going to say it's an L was that you got half the tokens you got in season 2, and that was when tokens mattered.
Do you think tokens matter now?
God no. They matter.
People celebrating off badges. I've got 3,000 badges and 80 off cards. Literally does nothing. All right, cool. Let's move on then. All right, I'm giving it an N. You're giving that a W. Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 5, Power Within. Ray Allen. Mural. Yeah.
What do you mean mural?
The Power Within mural.
Oh, that wasn't a mural.
That's what they called it.
That's what they called it. Yeah. There was no mural there.
I literally read the blogs.
Really, there was no mural there.
Yeah, that's what they called it. So we had the end of the 75 event. So we got Dwight, Clay, Cedric, Mullin, Artist, Terry. That season is an N. It's an N. All right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. What do you think? What are you gonna give it?
I like this season. I'll give it a W. Ray Allen was okay. I think if the lock-ins were actually worth it for most of them, which is rare, especially at that point in the cycle.
What lock-ins are worth it other than SETI?
Mullin was great.
Oh yeah, SETI Mullin.
Terry was good. Yeah. We got Galaxy Opal coaches, which was good. We had Cincinnati's Power in Unlimited. I love that card. We had Power Within Luca dropped, which kind of ruined the game, but also, was fun to use at the time. Galaxy Opal D-Rob, one of my favorite cards of the year. Got out of position MJ that season as well.
Yeah,
which is the most.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to give 4 seasons in a row W's then.
The best thing,
W then, you're right. And then also, like, obviously there was the domination for Paul Millsap, which kind of sucked.
Yeah, I mean,
and that was my only issue. Was as good as Vince was, you had to beat a domination for 2 bums to get that card. And then also there was moments in the final moments of the month.
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
which was nice for a free Dark Matter Jamarant at a time when very few people had Dark Matters in general.
Yeah,
like that Jamarant came out like 3 days after Luca came out. So like at that stage, Dark Matters were all going for 200-300k, and we got a free Jazz. So
you know the best thing about this season, the metamorphosis concept.
Yes,
loved it.
That was the last. I forgot that was April the 1st. That was the last week. That was actually. Do you know that was the last? That was the last content drop I made. That was the last content drop before I got injured.
Was it?
Yeah, we were gonna meet up the following Thursday.
Was it that long ago? Yeah, it was.
We were gonna meet up the following Thursday, April the 7th.
Yeah.
We were gonna meet up in London, and I couldn't go because I was in a bad way.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Because it was WrestleMania weekend, and then the Monday after WrestleMania weekend, I snapped my Achilles. There we go. I'm not gonna unfreeze, by the way.
You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. What are you? So you giving it a W as well then?
I'll give it a W.
How many W's you given in a row?
I've given 2 in a row, and like if you know me, you know the next 2 are gonna be W's.
People say you're negative about the game. It's wild, isn't it? Wild.
I mean, people are gonna say I'm negative about the game because they will hear my rant about season 3.
Yeah, in this video, the thing is, in this video, you're positive about everything, and the one thing that you've kind of gone off on is the only thing that was up there with the top 10 rant from you. That was good.
Oh yeah, no, like that's one of the things I never understand. And I was like, I remember someone was just like, I heard, and someone said, they have a problem with how you say things and not what you say. It's like, they're videos. Like, I need to keep people kind of entertained. I have to overreact. Like, I was like, they have no problem with what I'm saying. It's like, yes, of course they have to have a problem with what I'm saying.
Yeah. There was literally a chat going on about you earlier. I'll tell you afterwards, but there was literally a really interesting conversation going on about you earlier. But yeah.
Where was the conversation?
On a stream.
Whose stream?
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Right. Season 6, Zero Gravity. Right. I'm gonna come out straight away and say this is W. Zero Gravity was phenomenal.
1,000,000%.
Yeah. The daily cards, RJ at the end of it. Invincible Dirk was available that season. Giddy was one of the better level 40 cards, especially after the Evo. Netaliki was a top tier unlimited reward. Great budget cards that came out that season.
Zero Gravity. We also got the first guaranteed Dark Matter packs.
Yes, we did. Yeah. Yeah.
I think season 6 was.
Denny came out season 6.
Denny came out in season 6. I just think because 2K gave us a reason to log in every day, and even all of those bomb Zero Gravity cards were interesting. Like
a lot of them were good though.
Timothy, Ty Lue, Emerald Luca, Robert Covington,
DeAndre Hunter, whatever. Like,
all of these guys were interesting cards. So I think
it was such an easy thing for them to maintain. I don't know why they didn't keep doing it. That is just the weirdest thing. Like, it's such a simple thing that got the most positive reception. And I always say this, it's hard to define it because you have like one side of you is like you're just someone who plays the game, and the other side of you is you're a content creator, right? And this was good for both, right? Like you were doing daily content and people were enjoying the grind.
I don't even mind the daily content. I just like having a reason to log in every day.
Yeah. It was good. I don't know. Yeah. The only L about this is the fact they didn't keep it going and keep that concept going. I'm trying to think of some other things from this season or look at some other things. We got Galaxy Opal, Jermaine O'Neal. We got Glitched Yao and Glitch Ben that season.
Yeah.
We got the Dark Matter October Jokic that season.
Yeah, oh my God. I remember being high on pain meds, recording a video, being like DBG approves, DBG. Like I was posting like TikToks and stuff, and I was so out of, because it was like, I was still on like my like double strength codeine tablets.
Yeah.
And I was off my head recording so many videos during that time. It's funny. Like
I remember, it was rough. I would literally check the video each day to see how you were doing. And I'm like, no, he's not. He's no
Like,
better.
I like it's funny, like I like documented it and I'm like, oh, I'm in so much pain, I'm miserable. And then as soon as the video was like, what is going on, guys? DBG, I'm like barely functioning because I would have to time my pain meds around videos so I wouldn't be in pain. And I'm like looking back at these, and I'm like, I am not a functioning human right now. Like,
no, you were not a good way. Yeah, you were not. All right, we go season 6W.
Of course.
Shout out to Matumbo as well. I know he's like not the best card, but he was an important card.
He was the worst person to grab. Also, season 5 we had Thurl Bailey as well.
Yeah,
can't forget about that.
We did. Yeah. He was good. I didn't actually get him. He was like the one. He's the one dark matter token reward I don't have.
Yeah, I didn't. Neither did I.
I don't have X-Men now as well. Okay, so where are we up to? Season 7. We're up to last season already.
And also, sorry, season 6 also had equal chance packs.
It did, yeah. I've got that written here.
The takeoff packs.
Yeah. Who were the cards?
But it was like Tatum,
Butler, Melo, Lillard.
No. I remember the Tuesday they had equal chance packs.
Oh, equal chance. Yes, they did. Yeah. Yeah, they're guaranteed
like that,
as well.
Yeah, like that is the best season. And also, season 6 was when we started the playoff moments agendas.
Yes, we did. Yeah, I've got that.
Which I liked, and I didn't like playoff moments agendas. I didn't like them because it was only for the winners. So like, if someone had a big game and they lost, they didn't get a card. That's what I didn't like about it.
We got Invincible Dirk season 6 as well. He was available that season for the first time.
How
bad do you think that would have been if they didn't give him the end game upgrade?
Pretty bad because he sucked.
It might have been all time bad.
No, Tatum last year. Tatum was only available.
I don't think anyone was expecting Tatum to be.
I mean, some people did. Like Junkster got him early.
Yeah. I mean, you get any of these cards early enough, you'll get a week out of them.
Yeah. Season 7.
Yeah. Return of Heroes. So we got the Wilt lock-in. Embiid challenges probably defined that season for me. Anthony Edwards is level 40. Tim Hardaway domination. Fernando Martin clutch time. That was a W. Finley and Unlimited. That was a W. Sabonis and TT. That was a good season. That's a W. There's nothing I'm reading here that I don't like.
I loved season 7, and one thing I really liked was that the hero, like most of the time with Invincible cards, if you didn't have the MT to buy the Invincible, there was a hero option.
Yeah.
I loved the equal chance switchbacks, which basically gave you a 60% chance at a dark matter. I really liked the Swish promo because every card that was in the packs was either like a hero card, like one of the best players of all time, an out of position card, or a glitch card who just had way better shooting or was way faster than it should have been.
Yeah.
And also there was a locker code every week with Swish packs where you had a chance of getting a Dark Matter or a Galaxy Opal, who were pretty good cards.
Yeah.
It pushed the price down to Galaxy Opals, it pushed the price down to Dark Matters, pushed the price down to Pink Diamonds. And the fact that almost every card that came out in season 7 was usable. Every Monday, we had a Hall of Fame badge.
Yeah.
Every Monday we had a Hall of Fame badge. Every Tuesday we had Swish packs. Every Wednesday we had a free card in exchange. Every Thursday every Thursday we either had a Duos update or an Evos update. And the one Thursday we had neither. We got the Joel Embiid grind for all the heroes.
Yeah.
We had that. And as well as that, when it came to the packs, we got a whole bunch of Invincible cards, a whole bunch of hero cards. And all the lower rated players were really damn good as well in this set. Yep. So I think I love the season 6 concept of giving us a card every day, but I think as far as like a perfect season goes, maybe if you just gave us one card as a Brian as a separate guy, maybe that'd be too much. I think season 6 is as close, or season 7 is as close to a perfect season as there's ever been in my team. Even more so than the original Return of Heroes from that, or original Age of Heroes card. I actually think the Return of Heroes was better than the season 5 last year, and I put season 5 last year as number 1.
That's a good take, yeah. I don't know if I'm as high on it as you are, but it was very good. I didn't do Embiid, and I think Embiid turned out to be a bit of an L, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think some of it is like false content, right? I think that's the issue I have with it. But generally, it's good. Playoff finals, it's all good. Yeah. Taco came out that season.
Yeah,
I don't like were great.
I don't like the playoff finals was only Steph Curry. I don't like that. There's no why did Klay Thompson not get one? Why did Draymond Green not get a card? They could have given us a Dark Matter Draymond Green because the Dark Matter Draymond Green we have isn't great. They could have given us a Klay Thompson.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with that season. I think a lot of it was that Was Wancho and all of that in season 7 as well? They were, right?
He was, yes. Wancho. From Bobby Jones onwards, there was one card that was put in boards and vaults. So it was Bobby Jones, then it was so what was it? It was Bobby Jones, and
I've
then
got videos
after
on
Bobby
all of
Jones
these cards and I cannot remember who they were.
Was Kevin McHale.
It was McHale, yes.
I think. And then after Kevin McHale, I don't remember who was in Origin because I was still in hospital, or I was still basically in hospital. And then after, so not Origin.
Origin was Wancho. Right?
Gamma. Origin was Wancho. I can't remember who's in Gamma.
Who was the
Gamma was
McHale, no?
Sorry, Gamma was McHale. Yeah, who's before McHale? So Unfazed. Unfazed was Mitch Richmond. He sucked.
Oh yeah, Rich. I literally forgot that card existed.
So did I.
I really liked that until Wancho. I know you got him, but it ruined the whole event for me. Like I was getting those cards every week, and pretty straightforwardly. All right, play 100 games, whatever. And then you start to see it. I played 300 games, 400 games, 500 games. It just ruined the whole event for me.
No, Wancho was a joke.
Yeah. All right, cool. What will you give? So you're giving it a W, basically.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to give it a W as well. It was a good season. I've actually got them written down here. I've just seen now. All right, let's talk about this season. That's the last one. The no-name season. The season has no name.
Season 8.
Yeah.
I mean, I did. If you look at my dev, if you literally look at my dev blog, I'm reading the dev blog, and everyone's like, "Oh, it is a W," and I'm like, they've mentioned nothing about grindable content. They've mentioned nothing about what they're doing in this game. I'm like, this reads really badly. I'm like, this could be a disaster. And I was like, there's not even a name for the season. My whole dev blog is like, I'm going to give them like the benefit of the doubt, but this reads really badly. And I hope they didn't write stuff down. No, exactly what they wrote down in the dev blog is what we were getting for the whole season, which was.
It's weird because objectively.
I don't hate it. Like, I think it's an N. If
you actually look at the content, there is a lot, right? There is like the standardized content, right? They haven't added anything extra.
Yeah.
But like, Jokic is good for level 40. Harden is the best domination card we've had all year. Weber outstanding for clutch time. Grant Hill's a bit of an L. Pete and TTO, fantastic.
I agree.
Julius Erving, one of my favorite cards in the game in the token market. We've kind of got this anniversary MT lock-in going on as well, which is similar to Wilt.
Yeah.
But it just feels dead.
I'm gonna explain a few of the things that they took out this season, which have made it a big problem.
Yeah.
They took out any reason to grind the game once you get the top rewards, because they also took out the Monday of week 3 of every single season, unless we just happen to see it tomorrow, has always been when they flip the TTO and TTO offline boards.
Yeah.
They flip the cards. Maybe they want to do it tomorrow because they're adding cards in.
They left D Rose in a little bit longer as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, there's no reason why Elgin Baylor and Pistol Pete Marvitt should still be there. Yeah. So, as well as that, they took out what was one of the biggest things we had in 2 seasons, which were equal chance packs.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday, people would log on and just get their 2 equal chance packs. And when we see all those Dark Matters and Invincible, the Dark Matters they release on Wednesday are part of super packs, which nobody likes to buy anymore.
Yeah.
People would rather even if they had super packs, but there was 2 equal chance packs where you had an equal chance of even potentially getting an Invincible or the 3 Dark Matters, people will be a lot more high on the Wednesday drops.
Yeah.
The problem with the whole 2 card drops is there are so many cards that just cards that are copies and pastes of each other. The anniversary concept would be cool if it was like the hero concept where the cards were usable. These anniversary cards stink. Like Kobe has normal timing on his jump shot.
Yeah. The first one, and he's the most expensive though.
Yeah.
I agree with you. So I have a slightly different kind of view on these endgame cards, I think, to anyone else that I've heard.
I hate endgame cards. I hate the concept.
So that's the kind of general consensus, right? That's how people feel. Now, the reason people dislike them is because they're so unvaried, right? They're close. But for me, I look at it like we're getting the cards we would have got anyway, right? We would have got Invincible Team back anyway with the trade back jumper. So we're still getting those cards. If you want to use them, they're out there. Like, I'm still running Hero Kareem. Like, I don't need an endgame version of him. And there's another one if you want to use it. But I think the psychology of the community is they have to have the best version of every card, and they're doing it to spite themselves. That's what I think.
Look, I don't like what the endgame concept is because I just find it's boring. I don't have any endgame cards. I find it incredibly boring. And I'm not going to say it's an objectively bad concept. And like that's why I'm giving the season an N. Some people are like, oh, 2K have killed their game mode. In terms of being able to make kids constant content, yeah, I can't do that. We can't just use the same players over and over again. I like the idea of giving us multiple dark matter versions of the same player. But where the issue is that we don't like it could be I just think 2 is too few players.
Yeah, I mean, in their mind, they're giving out 6 different versions of card, but actually, you've got the top one, the others are the same.
Yeah.
Like, the best thing about the endgame concept that I've not heard anyone say is, to me, like, because they are all clones, and they're not exciting. I didn't even blink at today's drop. I was just like,
there's only actually one thing. Other than Dirk Nowitzki and Scotty Barnes, and maybe Will Chamberlain, there's not a single endgame card we've gotten so far whose Invincible did not have a good release.
That's true.
Like, I think the endgame concept could have worked. For example, I think it's going to be really good on LeBron James because LeBron James Invincible is probably going to suck.
Yes.
Yeah. And then it would have worked with Dirk Nowitzki. It was really cool.
Yeah,
Dirk's Invincible
got a bad jumper. Like, for me, I like Kareem's jumper. I don't want to change it. I'm locked into it. Like, I don't want to change it. It's uncontestable in the corners. Like, I don't want to change it, but that's fine. You don't need to. And I think the best thing is the free endgame cards are the ones with the variant 6. They're the most interesting ones, and that's what I like. So it's really like a complaint about spending money or opening packs. That's what the complaint is.
I don't like the concept of endgames because every card is either Sesha 25 or base 3. If they kept it with like some cards will get Curry base, some will get D-Rose base, some will get 25, some will get base 5. I just don't, because they gave Sesha 25 and base 3 out straight away to every single card, they kind of can't not do it now.
Yeah.
But I think if they give people like base 5,
well.
I think if they started off by giving Magic Johnson base 5.
Yeah.
But the problem is people went crazy being like, oh, you said best SIGs and you gave him the Curry slide. They're not comp pro-am SIGs. I'm like, you're not a comp pro-am player. You don't use the Tray Escape.
There's like 100
of
them. Yeah.
There's like 100. You know what? The Tray Escape matters if you're unbeatable Jake or Splash Edition. The Tray Escape does not matter for you.
It's my most important move. Like, I've locked that down. Yeah, I've locked that down.
Really?
Watch any of my videos from the last 3 weeks, and I've literally mastered it.
But like people are like to me, and they were like, "Oh, what do you find important? The Pro 3 behind the back and the freaking normal 2 leaner. Yeah. If you give me the normal 2 leaner on a card and the Pro 3 behind the back, I'm gonna get an inch of space and green and normal 2 leaner in your face. I'm not complaining that every card comes with Tray Fade and normal Fade now because they don't come with my favorite SIGs. Like, literally, that's one of the things I'm gonna say. It's not 2K's fault. If 2K give cards anything but the John Smith SIGs, people complain.
Yeah, I agree. The pacing was a disaster as well. Like I said, getting Taco out, PG Giannis out. Yeah, well, it was a disaster.
The one issue I have with James Harden is that they gave him a terrible upper. His upper looks so weird.
Yeah, it looks weird, but I'm going off with that card. I only got him a couple of days ago. I love that card. All right, we're done, I think. I think we're done. we run way over time. Yeah, that's good, man. Overall, that's a W. Overall, that's.
I think this has been a really good year. I think it's been a really good year. Outside of season 3, I don't even mind this season, especially because it's like a last season and it's like the last kind of thing they can give. I don't think it's that bad. But outside of season 3, I think overall this year has been good. W.
I agree. All right, thanks DBG, man. Like, yeah, I think it's been a W year. Go subscribe to DBG, and till next time, thanks for watching.